Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai. I'm a streamer on Twitch, an amateur singer, and a lover of all kinds of music. Now, today we're going to be diving into Kurt Cobain again. We're going to be listening to Nirvana, and I got flooded with so many requests for Where Did You Sleep Last Night after my last video. If you missed it, I will leave it down in the description box below, but I am just so very excited to appreciate the craft that was Kurt Cobain. May he rest in peace. His voice was absolutely incredible, so powerful, raspy, and that signature grungy yodel he does just gives me chills all over my body. I'm very excited to dive into this one with y'all, but before I press play, if you do enjoy my videos, be sure to leave a thumbs up on this one, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss another video ever again. With that being said, let's get started with today's video.
Fuck you all. This is the last song of the evening.
What is it?
Fuck you all.
And this was written by my favorite performer. Our favorite performer, isn't it? All of ours? You like him the best?
Oh, and there's a donation basket for Kurt wants to buy Leadbelly's guitar.
Oh yeah, this guy representing the Leadbelly estate wants to sell me Leadbelly's guitar for $500,000.
They're passing a basket if anybody.
Yeah.
Every bit helps.
I even asked David Geffen personally if he'd buy it for me. He wouldn't do it. Okay. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, when did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through.
I love so much his yodel. I mentioned it earlier in the intro, but his signature grungy yodel, that was something that I have heard so much when I've heard a lot of their mainstream songs like Lithium, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Heart Shaped Box. But these ones, I feel like they just have so much more. But these ones, it just feels so much more personal. I guess in the studio, it could have a little bit more of an upbeat, but here it's just so raw. It's incredibly raw, and I hear his voice so much more. It shines so much more, and it's like I'm trying so hard to listen to the bass guitar and the backup, and I honestly can't. I feel like he puts us all in a trance, and it's such a beautiful thing. His voice, right now, he's not doing anything crazy. He's not belting. He's not yelling, but I feel everything. He's putting it all out there, and I can't help but just feel like I'm in a trance, like I'm in a little daze here. But yeah, absolutely incredible. I also did not realize a lot of y'all pointed out that Dave Grohl was the drummer in this, and I had absolutely no idea. They all look like babies here, so that was kind of an interesting thing because I've been a fan of the Foo Fighters for a really long time, but I did not know that. So thank you for letting me know. I did not realize that in the last video, but I'm just soaking all of this in. It's such a beautiful thing. I'm gonna go back a little bit just so we don't mess with that flow because I know I started rambling and I'm so sorry, but let's continue.
Will the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. Her husband was a hard-working man, just about a mile from here. His head was found in a driving wheel, but his body never was found. My girl, don't lie last night. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. Shiver for me. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, sun, the shine, I shiver. Oh, night
Jesus fucking Christ. I've never heard a yell like that. Like I felt like obviously the song is very fucking depressing if you know really listen to it, which is it's honestly hard to pay attention to what is being said because I'm just honestly just memorized by Kurt's fucking voice. But I've never felt like someone just like literally just slapped. I felt like I just got run over by a bus. Like honestly, I was chilling, it was mellow, it was beautiful, we were all just kinda, like, grooving, and then it just, it just fucking goes for it, but I've never heard so much anguish and pain, and it is very grungy, very gritty, and I really felt like all of that emotion shone through, but Jesus fuck, like, I felt more emotion in that verse than I've ever felt in anything I've heard, ever. It was just like, he really, really put that out there, and it's holy fuck. I don't know what to say. I speak a lot. I ramble a lot, but Jesus fucking Christ, that was just everything I needed out of this video and so much more. I went into this with no expectations. The last one was incredible, of course, but this here, absolute fucking masterpiece. I'm just okay. This I'm so glad. I'm so glad I experienced this today because this really just like, oh, okay. Yeah, holy shit. I'm gonna go back. I wanna go back. Honestly, I'm gonna go back a bit because I just wanna hear that last note he hits, one more time, but I'm gonna shut the fuck up now, so let's just listen to the song.
oh, night
Oh, I don't know why I feel sad now. Fuck, dude. He really was like, there's no one like Kurt Cobain. Fucking incredible. Jesus. Oh man. I don't know why. I feel happy that I listened to that, but just knowing that he's not here, I don't know. That just it puts like it's like a bittersweet feeling. But wow, that was just everything. That was fucking everything. And I want to dissect this further. You know what's really funny about this? This is my first time listening to it, but I feel like to me, this is one of those moments. You know, we all remember when a certain iconic event happens in our life where you were when you first saw or heard that, you know, whatever it is. And this to me is one of those moments. I'm always going to remember where I was, what day it was, Thanksgiving Day 2022, that I first listened to this song and I first got moved by the powerful voice that is Kurt Cobain. I feel like I didn't even have any words. I felt like I was a rambling idiot when I was listening to that. I just felt like everything was wiped clean. Everything that I thought I knew about anything was just gone in that moment. And all it was just this. This wasn't even a performance. This was an absolute experience. And one of the most beautiful experiences I have ever felt on this channel. I really felt like, honestly, I feel like I've never been moved like this before. Like hearing his voice, the emotion, the power, the grit, the grunge, and the imperfections, I want to say, because yeah, you know, music in this time period, especially grunge music in general, grunge musicians, they don't have perfect voices. It's not technically, you know, perfect, but that's what I love. That gives him character and that makes his voice perfect to me. And every time I've heard him on the radio or in passing, you know, they play Nirvana all the time. The amount of times I can, you know, if I had a dollar every time Smells Like Teen Spirit has played at a bar that I've been at, I'd be a millionaire by now. But the fact that I never really got a chance to dive into all of the songs, especially these unplugged performances where you see them at their most raw and vulnerable side, is just like I feel like I know nothing, and I feel like I have to go back to the basics to truly appreciate, you know, music in general. Because I feel like a lot of people got inspired by the greats that I'm barely discovering now, and I got to do my fucking research and my homework because this is something that everybody needs to listen to at least once in their life, and it is a crime, honestly, after hearing this, to only listen to it once. I am gonna, you know, appreciate and live on the legacy that is Kurt Cobain. You know, he was incredibly gifted, and I know he went through a lot of, you know, troubles with addiction, but, you know, I feel like the only way that we can continue to honor him is by listening to his music and sharing it with people like me who have never heard this before. But all I have to say is just a big fat thank you. Thank you for showing me this. Thank you for telling me that I needed to do this as soon as possible because y'all were fucking right, and it just proves that you guys have never steered me wrong. So huge thank you for that. But let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you were in this audience, if you've seen Nirvana, let me know of your experiences. And if this is your first time, let me know how you felt on your first listen. But thank you so much for that. If you want to hang out with me, though, I do also live stream on Twitch every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love to get to know you. We do some live reactions, play games together, and just hang out and chat. But other than that, I have videos every single day, so stay tuned. In the meantime, please take care of yourself. Remember, I love you so very much. And until next time, I'll see you very soon. Bye.